today's story. Abdullah, the Prophet Muhammad's father, as a sacrifice. By the time of the renewal of Zamzam well, Abdul Muttalib only had one son, Al-Harith. He really wished to have more than one son. It would be a pride for him and a shield against the Quraysh tribes in case of any problem to happen. He remembered how when he renewed Zamzam well, Quraysh tribes ganged up against him and his eldest son. He felt really helpless and weak. So he promised God that if he had 10 sons in future, he will present one of his sons as a sacrifice to God in gratitude for accepting his prayer. Well, with time and years passing by, Abdul Muttalib has become a father of 10 sons. Now it is time to fulfill the promise and choose one as a sacrifice. Abdul Muttalib gathered all his sons and told them all about the promise he made to God. Now I want all of you to put yourselves in their shoes. Imagine your father coming to you saying, well, before you were born, I promised God to kill one of my sons as a sacrifice and you could be the one. But you know what's even more strange than your father coming and telling you this? Is that you accepting to be the sacrifice. All sons of Abdul Muttalib accepted and told him what should they do next, and how would he pick one of them to be the sacrifice. Abdul Muttalib asked them to come with him all the way and inside the Kaaba. Inside the Kaaba, the greatest idol of all, Hubal, was there. As idol worshippers, they used to have something called al-Azlam, which is a lot or toss, made when they are confused and don't know what to choose. They believe that the idols will give them the right answer when doing a toss in front of Hubal. Abdul Muttalib put all his sons' names in the toss and has made the draw. And the sacrifice was chosen by their idols. The name Abdul Muttalib has picked was Abdullah, the father of the Prophet Muhammad. Of course, to Abdul Muttalib, this is an absolute decree of the gods. Abdul Muttalib did not even hesitate for a second. If the gods have chosen his youngest son, Abdullah, then he must be the sacrifice no matter what. He took Abdullah before 2 idols to kill his son. But at this moment, Quraysh tribes came into the picture. They stopped Abdul Muttalib from killing his son. Now we might all think of this was very kind of them to do that and stop the sacrifice, but actually they did not stop it to save Abdullah. They only stopped it in fear that they might have to take Abdul Muttalib's action as a common ritual in Mecca, which means in future they also have to sacrifice their own sons for any promises they make to their gods. Abdul Muttalib then told Quraysh, "What should I do if you do not want me to kill my son? I must fulfill my promise." Quraysh told him that there is a known fortune teller. Go and ask her what to do and follow what she says. I'm honestly speechless. The amount of ignorance in the Jahiliyyah days is unbelievable. For more clarification, Jahiliyyah means ignorance. It is said to the days and people before Islam. So anyway, Abdul Muttalib went to the fortune teller and told her everything to help him on what to do. The fortune teller told him, "Go for now and come back tomorrow. My demon follower is not present at the moment." This is really creepy. Quraysh and Abdul Muttalib know that this fortune teller deals with demons, but they still come for her to get the right answers, like she's also God? I'm honestly speechless. Abdul Muttalib went away and started praying to God to help him on his trial, but this time he prayed to God, Allah himself. It is really funny how they pray to God, Allah, yet at the same time they pray to the idols. This is why they are called mushrikeen, because they associate idols with Allah. The second day, Abdul Muttalib and a few people from Quraysh went back to the fortune teller, and she asked him to make a new toss in front of the idol Hubal and put Abdullah's name with 10 sheep as a sacrifice. She also told them if Abdullah's name comes out, they are to repeat the toss over and over again until the 10 sheep come out as a sacrifice. They all went back to Mecca and did as she told. Every time Abdul Muttalib attempts to do the toss, his son's name comes out and not the 10 sheep. They repeated the toss for 10 times until the 10 sheep were chosen by their gods. So Abdul Muttalib then had to sacrifice 100 sheep and not only 10, in exchange of the many attempts they have tried. Now 100 sheep is not sacrificed with little money. The amount of money Abdul Muttalib had to pay up was beyond expensive. But it was all worth it if his son Abdullah survives. Abdullah was Abdul Muttalib's favorite son, and it was said that he was the most handsome man in Quraysh. Abdul Muttalib then decided to get his son Abdullah married. His father will surely not choose anyone to be his son's wife, let alone Allah will not choose any woman to be the Prophet Muhammad's mother. Stay tuned to find out about the marriage of the Prophet Muhammad's parents, Abdullah and Amina.